supermodel. She used to love screaming and yelling. Nobody believed the word she said. I mean, because, come on. When you come from the black community, you got to talk with that I mean what I say voice. Tyra, it just didn't work, girl. But you tried. That's right, Miss Tyra Banks. We love her. Coming in next is the fabulous soul R&B singer. He never admitted that he was a part of our community, but apparently they say Miss Patti LaBelle outed him. That's apparently what they say. Anybody know who this gentleman is? Anybody know who this gentleman is? He had that smooth R&B voice. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. Oh, look at me. I can go up and go on Broadway. Look at that. That's right. This is Mr. Luther Vandross. Mr. Luther Vandross. Oh, he knew how to dress too, and dress the women that worked for him. I love those backup singers. Those gowns were cute. Oh, where are those gowns at now, I wonder? I could probably fit into one or two of those. That's Mr. Luther Vandross. Coming in next. I used to love his show, and he's passed away now. But he had a cooking show. And does anybody know who this gentleman is? He used to travel around the world eating concerning foods. He ate concerning foods, stuff that people would never eat. You know, like blood sausages and all these kind of things. And I mean, stuff that I would never eat because I'm just not that kind of girl. I don't just eat anything if you know what I mean. That's right, this is Mr. Anthony Bourdain. Mr. Anthony Bourdain, we love him. And he was so my type too. Oh, and he's gone. We will miss him, but he had a fabulous show, a fabulous cooking show. Mr. Anthony Bourdain. Coming in next, all the way from Tootsie. Tootsie, he created the role of Tootsie. He also was in the movie with Tom Cruise, Rain Man. Does anybody know who this actor is? Anybody know who this actor is? This is him as Tootsie, and this is him as Dustin Hoffman. That's right, Mr. Dustin Hoffman. Fabulous, fabulous actor. Fabulous actor. We don't know what he's doing these days. But coming in next, Where's the Beef Lady? Anybody remember that commercial? Where's the beef? Anybody remember that commercial? Where's the beef? She was looking for the beef. That's right. This is Miss Clara Peller. She lived to be like 100 and something years old, like 102 years old, Miss Clara Peller. That's right. Where's the beef? I've said that a few times late night, if you know what I mean, when you wasted my time. Well, coming in next, this next celebrity is from RuPaul's Drag Race. Apparently, a few years ago, she got in a little bit of a tiff with the police in Miami or something. Apparently. And she's very beautiful, and we miss her. But I don't think she'll be back on RuPaul's Drag Race no time soon because she became concerning at DragCon. Apparently. Anybody know who this woman is? This is Miss Tyra Sanchez. Miss Tyra Sanchez from RuPaul's Drag Race. Apparently, she was trying to, and this is her mugshot. I'm just saying what I heard. And apparently, she was trying to, interrupt DragCon last year. Not this year. Last year. They had security in place this year to see if Miss Tyra showed up. But I guess she didn't. That ice cream truck wouldn't start. But anyway, that's Miss Tyra Sanchez from RuPaul's Drag Race. Coming in next, I'm Still Standing. That's right. This is the one and only. He has an AIDS foundation that's raised lots of money for lots of people around the world that need services such as medicine and all kinds of services for HIV and AIDS. That's right. This is Mr. Elton John. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Mr. Elton John, this is him in his younger years when he used to dress so fabulous. I miss all those days, Elton, with all the feathers and the beads. Ooh. Those were the days of show business. Coming in next is one of the richest LGBT, well, apparently, richest fashion moguls in the world. And we love him because he dresses all of the fabulous celebrities and lots of beautiful socialites around the world. Anybody know who this fashion king is? Anybody know who the fashion king is? He actually made that little rhinestone dress that Tina Turner wears in her concert. I actually have one, so I might be shaking my boom boom in it one of these days for y'all, somewhere. But anyway, that's right. This is Mr. Armani. Mr. Armani. Giorgio Armani. Yes, y'all. He's very rich, like the second richest fashion designer in the world after LVMH. Well, I need to get over there. And apparently he's part of our community. I wish he liked girls like me, because I would be running right over there. Coming in next, she is part of the LGBT community, and she was on The View. She was on The View for many years. Apparently, I don't know exactly what happened, but she was on The View for years. Anybody know who this woman is? And apparently she was in the movie Flintstones, and she has amassed a fortune of $150 million. Can y'all believe that? I didn't know the Flintstones played that. I could have been in the Flintstones if I knew they paid that kind of money. $150 million fortune this woman has. That's right, this is Miss Rosie O'Donnell. We love us some Miss Rosie O'Donnell. That woman is fabulous. Oh, coming in next. Slave to the rhythm. Slave to the rhythm. This woman is fabulous. She really is. She's been a staple in the gay community for many, many years and decades, and we love her. She's now on tour. I just wish they would put a little bit more clothes on her now that she's 74, 75 years old. Grace, you need a few more clothes. Oh, I already gave it away. That's right. This is Miss Grace Jones. Miss Grace Jones, the woman that needs to put some clothes on now that she is 75 years old. But we love her in the earlier years when she was half naked and fabulous at the Copa. I saw you twice. At the Copa, you were fabulous up there, girl. Miss Grace Jones, you were fabulous. But now that you're 75, come on, Grace. Put a little bit more clothes on. You can't do what you did at 45 at 75. You can't do that, Grace Jones. That's right, this is Miss Grace Jones, Slave to the Rhythm. She was also in the movie with Eddie Murphy, Boomerang. She was in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. You don't want none of this. I'm sure y'all remember that. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure Eddie Murphy didn't know what to do with Grace Jones. Coming in next is Mr. CNN himself. And he is fabulous. And he's part of the LGBT two-spirit pronoun community. And he has a baby. I said this before. He's part of the Vanderbilt fortune. Part of the Vanderbilt fortune. Anybody know who this gentleman is? Anybody know who this gentleman is? That's right. This is Mr. Let me look at his picture. Anderson Cooper. Yes, how could I forget that? I've been wanting to, talk to him for many years. If he liked girls like me, I would be over there helping him reading them teleprompters at CNN. And I know how to take care of children there, Mr. Anderson Cooper, if you like girls like me. If you know what I mean, Anderson Cooper. A girl with a little something extra there, Mr. Anderson Cooper, Mr. CNN. He's a real cutie. And I saw him with his shirt off, girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, I'm nothing to get hot up in here right now. This next woman had a song out called Boogie Woogie Woogie Dancing Machine. And she was just here in Toronto for Pride Week. Anybody remember this woman? Anybody remember this woman? Boogie Woogie 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 Dance Machines. Late 70s and 80s. That's right, this is Miss Claude Jabari. Miss Claude Jabari. That's how she sings now. I don't know what was going on, but we love you, Miss Claude Jabari, but yeah. That one-hit wonder, I don't think the young children knew what to do with you, Miss Claude Jabari, but you were fabulous anyway. I loved it because I'm old school, so I appreciated your attempt to try to get it out. But anyway, coming up next, a fabulous soprano. A fabulous soprano. She is just fabulous, and I love her. This is the one and only. Anybody know who this woman is? Anybody know who this fabulous soprano is? That's right, this is Miss Jessie Norman. Miss Jessie Norman, Miss Opera Queen herself. The Opera Queen herself. Miss Jessie Norman, darling. Miss Jessie Norman. We love her some Miss Jessie Norman. She is just so fabulous. And she, oh my God, I don't know how they do all that scale and I can try. I'll try to do anything. As long as it pays, I'm going to try to do it. I'll give Miss Jessie Norman a run for her money, if you know what I mean. Coming in next, Mr. Aerobics himself. He just passed away and we miss him. And he was part of our community. Apparently, on his off time, he used to cross-dress. Apparently, I didn't never see him do that, but apparently he used to do that. But we miss him, and he just passed away a few weeks ago, and we will miss him. Does anybody recognize this celebrity? This exercise guru. Exercise guru. That's right. This is Mr. Richard Simmons. Mr. Richard Simmons from Los Angeles, California. He just passed away, and we will miss Mr. Richard Simmons. Yes, he's fabulous. Coming in next. Come a chameleon. Come and go. You come and go. All right, does anybody know who this singer is? He's fabulous for Fabulous Hats. And he was really a very big voice in the 80s and 90s with a lot of his different songs and his traditional look, because he was wearing makeup before makeup was even famous with the little young children from RuPaul's Drag Race or any of the influencers. This man used to set the trend. That's right, this is Mr. Boy George. Mr. Boy George, still doing his thing today. Thank you, George. You keeping it going right on. That's the way to do it. Keep singing until you can't sing no more. That's what I say, Mr. George Culture Club. Mr. Culture Club himself, Mr. George. Boy George. Boy George. Boy George. She's telling me to slow it down. Why am I going so fast? That's because I have a show later, so I have to get myself together. I have to put a little bit more makeup on and be a real diva. Put the stuff on. Put it on. I got to put it on. He keep telling me to put it on. And y'all know me, I like being a natural woman. Well, anyway, coming in. This was the famous saying from the White House. I did not sleep with that woman. I did not sleep with that woman. Does anybody know who this president is? Anybody know who this ex-president is? Former president. Anybody know who this is? Anybody know who this is? That's right. This is Mr. Bill Clinton. And apparently he had one of those extramarital, I don't know, but this is apparently, and this is what I heard. I heard this from the White House. I don't know. This is just apparently. Apparently there was something going on by the Eagle under the desk. Yeah, there was I don't know what was actually happening, but something was going on there. But apparently he says he did not sleep with that woman. And I believe him. Yes, I do. I really do. I believe him. That's right. This is Mr. Bill Clinton. I believe him. Okay, coming in next. Cher has a fabulous